Yeah, good evening, students. I hope you have done your exam well. So now let us discuss the paper. Complete 12th syllabus paper. Exam date is 25th. Now let us go with the first question. Electric field strength due to a point charge of 5 microcoulomb at a distance 80 centimeter from the charge. So what I want is I want just electric field. Very simple question. Just electric field. What is the formula? E is equal to KQ by R square. K is what? K is nothing but 9 into 10 power 9. 9 into 10 power 9. Q, obviously charge is given 5 microcoulomb, and R is 80 centimeter. Don't forget to convert it into meter. That means 80 by 100. This will be R. Fine. Just substitute it, you get the answer. Next. Coming to the second question. A, B, and C are 3 points in a uniform electric field. The electric potential is A, B, and C are 3 points in uniform magnetic field. The electric potential is. Now, here one concept you should remember. In the direction of electric field, the potential decreases. In the direction of electric field, the potential decreases. That means A will have least potential. In the direction of electric field, potential decreases. A will have least potential. B will have highest potential. So maximum potential will be at B. Clear? Coming to the next question. Question number 3. There is a solid sphere of radius r having uniformly distributed charge. Solid sphere of radius r uniformly distributed charge. Okay. What is the relation between electric field E and radius of r? What is the relation between electric field E inside the sphere and radius of sphere is r? Solid sphere of radius r having uniformly distributed charge. So there is a sphere, it is having uniformly distributed charge. Fine. Radius is given r. What is the relation between electric field E inside the sphere and radius of sphere r? See, they are asking inside the sphere and radius of sphere. It will be option B. Okay, inside the sphere, what is the electric field? Inside the sphere, it is directly proportional to small r and it is inversely proportional to r cube. Sorry, it is inversely proportional to r cube. So option C is correct. Okay, it is directly proportional to small r. What is small r? Distance from the center at a distance r. Any distance from the center. Inversely proportional to r cube. Okay, option C is correct. Which of the following is deflected by electric field? Which of the following is deflected by electric field? Now, neutrons, obviously it won't deflect because this doesn't have any charge. Gamma rays, no, it won't deflect. X-rays, no. Alpha particle, yes. Yes, alpha particle will be deflected by electric field. Next, number 4. Number 4 is done. Number 5. 3 condensers. Condensers are nothing but capacitors. Condensers are nothing but capacitors. Each of capacitance 2 farad are put in series. The resultant capacitance. All 3 are kept in series. I want resultant. That means 1 by C equivalent will be 1 by C1 plus 1 by C2 plus 1 by C3. That means 1 by 2, 1 by 2, 1 by 2. That means 3 by 2. So C equivalent will be 2 by 3 farad. Okay. Easy question. Next, number 6. The number of free electrons per 1000 millimeter of ordinary copper wire is 2 into 10 power 21. 2 into 10 power 21. Okay. Next. 1 second. Yeah, 2 into 10 power 21. Average drift speed of electron. This is given. The current flowing is. So drift velocity is given. Drift velocity is given. How much? 0.25 millimeter per second. Now n is given. Number of electrons per 100 millimeter of ordinary copper. So number of free electrons is given 2 into 10 power 21. I want current. Current is what? N E A VD. VD is here drift velocity. VD is drift velocity. N is number of free electrons per unit volume. N is number of free electrons per unit volume. Number of electrons per unit volume. Okay. A is charge of electron. A is area. A is area. Now here area is not given, so it is an indirect question. See, let's say this is A. This is what? A. This is L. Now V will be what? A times of L. Na? V will be what? Volume will be area of base times L. So, and what is given here? Number of free electrons per 100 meter per length is given. Number of electrons per length is given. Capital N by L is given. Okay. So, but I want capital N by V. So what? How shall I solve? Number of electrons per 100 millimeter of ordinary copper wire. So length is given. Let's say 100 millimeter. Length is given 100 millimeter. So I can write like this. Number of electrons. The volume I can write is what? Volume I can write is area into length. Okay. Into E into A into drift velocity. A will get cancelled. N by L. N by L is what? N by L can be written as, it's already given, 2 into 10 power 21. E is 1.6 into 10 power minus 19. Drift velocity is already given, 0.25 millimeter per second. Clear? Yes. Next, coming to the seventh question. Seventh question. What is given? A carbon resistor a carbon resistor 47 plus minus 4.7 kilo ohm is to be marked with the ring of different colors for its identification. The color code sequence will be. So for the color code, what you need to do is you should know one whole chart. Whole chart is there for different colors, different tolerance, all these things. What you should know is, so whenever there is a carbon resistor, it will be somewhat like this. Listen, this last line is for tolerance. Tolerance. This is for multiplier. And these are ABC. These are different colors for the number. These are different colors for the number. Okay. So number 4 and 7, whichever color denotes 4, you should write that. 7, again you should write that. Plus multiplier is what? 10 into 1. Multiplier is 1. 47 into, say this will be 47 into 10 power 1. Then plus minus, tolerance is how much? 4.7. Tolerance is 4.7. So last line should represent tolerance. Okay, next, coming to the next question. Question number 8. Three resistors, each of 2 ohm, are connected together in a triangular shape. The resistance between any two vertices will be. Three resistors, each of 2 ohm, are connected in a triangular shape. Okay, so there are three resistors are connected in a triangular shape. So let's say there are three resistors by this, somewhat like this, connected in a triangular shape. Each of 2 ohm are connected together. Each of 2 ohm. This is 2, this is 2, this is also 2. The resistance between any two vertices. Let's say between A and between B, I want. So what will happen? 2 plus 2, this becomes 4. 4 and 2 will be in parallel. That is 1 by 2 plus 1 by 4. This is into 2. This is also into 2. So this becomes 3 by 4. This is becomes 3 by 4, right? So answer will be 4 by 3. Because 1 by R equivalent, na? 1 by R equivalent. So answer will be 4 by 3. Option A. Clear? Easy question. These two will be in series. 2 will be in series, 1 will be in parallel. That's all. Question number 9. In a Wheatstone bridge network, given P is equal to 10 ohm, Q is equal to 20, R is equal to 15, S equal to 30. The current passing through the battery is 9th. Current passing through the battery. So question number 9, I'll solve it here. P is equal to 10, Q is equal to 20. This is given 10, this is given 20, this is 15, this is 30. If P by Q, Wheatstone bridge, if P by Q is equal to R by S, then no current will flow here. Okay, that means this one and this one will be in series, this one and this one will be series. P, Q, R, S. P and R will be in series, Q and S will be in series. So 10, 15 will be in series. So series means what? 25. This becomes 50. 25, 50, again it will be parallel. Just solve for the parallel, you'll get the answer. What is parallel? 1 by R equivalent equal to 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2. Fine. Next. Question number 10. Question number 10, what is given? A current of 2 ampere passing through conductor produces 8 joules of heat in 10 seconds. The resistance of conductor. Heat. What is the heat formula? Heat is equal to I square RT. Heat is given 10 joules, current is given 2 ampere, time is given 10 seconds. I just want resistance. Very easy question. H is equal to I square RT. Fine. Just solve this. H is how much? 80. I square, 2 square, 4. R is how much? Resistance. I need to find. And time is how much? 10 seconds. So 4, 2. R will be how much? Ohms. Now coming to question number 11. A 60 watt bulb operates in 220 volt supply. The current flowing through the bulb. So power is given. What is power? See, H is equal to I square RT, right? So T comes here. Power. Power is equal to I square R. Now I can write P. I can write IR, na IR I can write as V. V is given, power is given, I can want current. I can find current. V is given, power is given, I can find current. Okay. Now coming to question number 12. The dimension of magnetic field intensity B. What will be the dimension for magnetic field intensity B? So with that, force is nothing but QVB. QVB. Okay, force is Newton. I can write force. Mass into acceleration. That means M. Acceleration was meter per second square. Equal to, this is Coulomb. You can write Q by T. Na? Charge by 10. See, Q by T equal to current. Current is ampere. So Q will be what? A times T. So ampere times T. Velocity meter per second. This is B. So M, this becomes L, T minus 2, A minus 1. L here, T plus T minus T will get cancel. L will also get cancelled. So M, A minus 1, T minus 2. M, A minus 1, T minus 2. Clear? Question number 13. Question number 13, what is given? A circuit of 2 ampere flows in a long straight wire of radius. A current of 2 ampere flows in a long straight wire of radius 2 millimeter. The intensity of magnetic field at the axis of wire. Magnetic field at the axis of wire. It should be how much? See, there is a, this question is based on what? Ampere circuit law. A current of flows in a long straight wire. So at the axis, here R is 0, no? R is what? 0. What is Ampere circuit law? B line B vector dot dl vector should be equal to mu naught times I enclosed. I enclosed. Okay. So at the center, magnetic field should be 0. Okay. Next. Question number 14. The magnetic field due to ring of n turns at a distance x on its axis is proportional to, at a distance x. Magnetic field due to ring of n turns, number of turns is n, at a distance x on its axis is proportional to, at a distance x, right? Due to a ring having n turns at a distance x to its axis is proportional to, r is radius of the ring. Okay, so obviously it should be proportional to n, not n square, it should be n. Option C is correct. And r square x square plus r square 3 by 2. Number 5. Number 15. The magnetic moment of diamagnetic atom. See, I want magnetic moment of diamagnetic atom. So it will be much greater than 1, between 0 and 1. See, diamagnetic atom has bad number of electrons. Yes, then what happens? Diamagnetic substance have this is a bad number of electrons, na? So net magnetic moment will be equal to 0. Next, coming to 16, relative permeability of iron is given, then its magnetic susceptibility. Relative permittivity is what? 1 plus zeta. Okay, you just relative permittivity is given 5500. I want magnetic susceptibility, so this will be minus 5499. Option D. Next question, number 17. Coming to question number 17. Where is 17? Transformer is based on the principle of mutual induction. Yes, sir. Transformer is based on the principle of mutual induction, right? There are two coils, primary coil and secondary coil. So current changes in the primary coil, due to which flux changes in the primary coil. Same flux, same magnetic field is passing through secondary coil. So again, flux will also change there. Yeah, flux will also change. So it is based on mutual induction. Coming to question number 18. Eddy currents are produced when? See, eddy currents will produce when metal is kept in a varying magnetic field. A metal is kept in a steady magnetic field. A circular coil is placed in a magnetic field through a circular coil present. No, metal is kept in a varying magnetic field. If a metal is kept in a varying magnetic field, only then eddy current will produce. Theoretical based question. Next, question number 19. Pure inductance of 3 Henry is connected as shown below. The equivalent inductance of the circuit. Yeah. So in net inductance, how will solve? So all these inductance are in what is that? Parallel, right? See this kind of question, what you do, just name the node. This is, let's say, A, this is B, C, this one is D. Now whichever two nodes are connected via wire, they are same potential. That means A and C are same potential. A and C are same potential. Okay. Similarly, B and D are same potential. B and D are same potential. Now A to B, how many inductors? One inductor. Similarly, B to C. Here is B, here is C. B to C, one more inductor, right? C to D. C to D, one more inductor. This is C, this is D. C to D, one more inductor. Okay, so there are three inductors. Fine. Next. Question number 20. Question number 20. What is given? The instantaneous current. Okay, instantaneous current is given. This is a problem from EC. 4 cos omega t plus 5 ampere. Then the RMS value of the current. IRMS is what? I naught by root. Peak is 4. So 4 by root. That means 2 root. Okay. Question number 21. The frequency of AC mains in India. Frequency is 50 hertz, 50 cycles per second. What is AC supply? 220 volts, 50 hertz. So frequency they are asking. So frequency, yes, frequency they are asking 50 hertz cycles per second. And next question number 22. In a LCR circuit at resonance, the impedance is maximum. No, impedance is minimum, right? Current leads the voltage by pi by 2. No, current and voltage are in the same phase. Current is maximum. Resonance means what? XL is equal to XC. Z will be minimum. I will be maximum. Current and voltage are in same phase. Question 24. The work function of metal. Work function of metal is what is work function? See, work function is nothing but minimum energy required for an electron to come out of the atom. The energy of electron to enter the metal, wrong. The energy for producing X-ray, no. Energy is required for electron to come out of the metal surfaces. C is correct. Next, 25. Stopping potential. What is stopping potential? Stopping potential V naught depends on the angle of incidence of light. No, depends on the incident of intensity of incident. No. See, photocurrent depends on intensity, whereas stopping potential depends upon frequency of light, right? Energy of light which is being incident. Energy of light which is being incident depends on the surface nature of substance. No, it depends on the intensity of the incident light. It is independent, right? Is independent of the intensity. 25. Fourth is correct. 26. Magnitude of saturation photoelectric current depends on magnitude of saturation photoelectric current depends on intensity. Yes, it depends on intensity, right? Higher the intensity, higher the saturation photoelectric current. Remember this graph. Photoelectric current is high. This is given, let's say, V. So saturation current is somewhat high. This is intensity I. Again, this is intensity I. If I increase the intensity, saturation current will also increase. So it depends on intensity. Here I2 is greater than I. I2 is greater than I. Okay, this is question number 26. Now question number 27. Energy generation in stars is mainly due to energy generation in star is mainly due to what's chemical reaction, fission of heavy nuclei, fusion of light nuclei, fusion of heavy nuclei. It's actually due to fission. Okay, like sun, their nuclear fission is taking place. Next, in a working nuclear reactor, cadmium rods. These are control rods. These are used to speed up neutrons, slow down neutrons, absorb some neutrons, absorb all neutrons. Yes, cadmium rods. What will happen is they'll absorb the neutrons, right? Here, the confusion is between C and D. Na? Absorbs some neutron and absorbs all neutron. So whether it will absorb all the neutron or it will absorb some neutron. Yeah, so it will absorb some neutrons, okay, not all neutrons. It not completely stop the reaction, but it will absorb this some neutrons, which will decrease the pace of the reaction. Okay. Next, 29. The particle. 29 particle. The particle is the nucleus of an atom of. Actually, there is a printing mistake here. There is a alpha particle. Alpha particle is the nucleus of an atom. Alpha particle is nucleus of helium atom. Na? Alpha particle. What is alpha particle? Helium 2+. This is 2,4. Energy of electron in an orbit of hydrogen atom is always negative. Total energy is always negative. Total energy is negative of kinetic energy. The valence band and conduction band of the solid overlap at what temperature the solid may be. So valence band conduction band is overlapping. So obviously it should be at lower temperature you are asking. Na? So a metal, obviously metal is a conductor. Conductor it will overlaps. Semiconductor, the what is it? Energy gap will be less, whereas an insulator energy gap will be very high. Question number 32. Which impurity is doped in silicon to form N-type semiconductors? So to form N-type semiconductors, I should dope with a what is that impurity which has more electrons, na? Which has more electrons. So obviously it should be C. 33. When a PN junction diode is reverse biased, electrons and holes are attracted towards each other and move towards the depletion region. Reverse bias, no, PN junction is reverse bias. That means N is connected to positive, P is connected to negative. Electrons and holes move away from the junction depletion region. Height of the potential barrier decreases, no change in current takes place. C and D are completely wrong. A, electrons and holes are attracted towards each other. It is reverse bias. Electrons and holes, obviously they won't attract towards each other, right? Because width of depletion layer will increase. So B is correct. A is wrong because width of depletion layer has to increase. They'll move apart. Next, question number 34. What is given? A symbolic representation of 4 logic gates are given. Very easy question. First one is NAND, second one is NOT, third one is AND, fourth one is OR. 35. Range of frequency of audio signals. Theory based questions. Range of frequency of audio signal. 0 to 2 kilohertz. See, audio waves which has high frequency or low frequency. Radio signals or audio signals? Audio signal, right? Yeah, it should be somewhere around 20 hertz to 20 kilohertz. This is what we listen, 20 hertz to 20 kilohertz. 36. The range of wavelength of visible light. Range of wavelength of visible light. It will be around 4 angstrom to 8000 angstrom. Theory based question. Now, coming to question number 37. The reason of seeing the sun a little before the sunrise is due to reflection of light? No. Refraction, which is bending. Scattering of light, dispersion of light. Or answer will be refraction of light. Light bends, right? Light bends. Now 38. An object is immersed in a fluid in order that the object becomes invisible. It should behave as a perfect reflector, absorb all the light falling on it. See, perfect reflector, if it behaves, we can see it because it will reflect light and we can see the object. Absorbs all light falling on it, which is not possible, right? Have a reflective index 1. An object is immersed in have reflective index 1. No, that is also object is having reflective index. No. D, having reflective index exactly matching that of surrounding fields. When this happens, what will happen? An object is immersed in a fluid in order to become invisible, it should. So if both the fluid and the object has same refractive index, then light won't bend, right? Light won't bend. Next, 39. 39. For a real object which is the following can produce a real image. For a real object which is the following can produce real image. I want real image. Plane mirror won't form real image. Concave lens. Concave mirror. Whether concave mirror can form real image? Yes. Concave mirror can form real image. Convex mirror cannot form real. Concave lens cannot form real. Always form virtual. So option D is correct. Number 40. In order to obtain a real image of magnification 2 using a converging lens of focal length 20 cm, where should an object be placed? So for M is given, the real image of magnification 2. So real images are always inverted, right? So magnification is what? H dash by H. So magnification will be -2 na? Because H dash will be inverted. So magnification is -2 equal to, what is magnification of lens? Magnification m is equal to H dash by H, which is equal to what is that? V by U. V by U is equal to F by F minus U is equal to F plus V by U. So they're asking you, F is given, magnification is given. F is given, magnification is given. Fine. Next. So bubble appears colored due to phenomena of interference. Due to phenomena of interference. Interference between thin layers of light. Interference between thin layers of light. That's the reason they are appearing colored. Next, number 42. Which of the following phenomena can explain quantum nature of light? Quantum nature. Photoelectric effect, interference, polarization, diffraction. See, quantum nature of light can be explained by photoelectric effect. Next, 43. In a wave, the path difference corresponding to phase differences. In a wave, path difference corresponding to phase difference. So, what is the formula? Path difference by what is it? Lambda equal to 5 by 2 pi equal to time difference by time. With this, we can. This is 2 pi. Path difference by lambda is equal to phase difference by 2 pi equal to time difference by time. Okay. Number 44. Refractive index of material is equal to tangent of polarizing angle. It is called Brewster's law. No? Brewster's 45. The magnetic field at center of a circular coil of radius r carrying I is B1. The field at the center of another coil of radius 2r is same current I is B2, ratio B1 by 2. So there are two coils. Let's say this is coil 1, this is coil 2. Field at the center of another coil of radius 2r. What is magnetic field? Mu naught I by 2r. So B1 by B2 will be how much? R2 by R1. Correct. R2 is 2R, R1 is R. So answer will be 2 by C, option C. Okay, that's all. So that's all for today's students. Thank you. All the best for the coming test. Today's test was very, very easy. Just for revision, it is good. And apart from this, also you should solve the previous year questions. Thank you.